This is a peacat Jessie, my van. Here comes Ollie Wellies. Hey. Well, I did some filming before and showed you guys me adding rubber straps here. So I didn't have enough to keep this as secure as possible. I'm using rubber because, let's get you a treat. Aussies. Using rubber because things jiggle around. I did put some plywood up myself. Didn't use a template. I got too annoyed with taking the time doing that. I've used sticky Velcro to stick them up. We'll be doing the same with this, and I may do that even now because it takes up lots of room, even though it's lightweight. So I bought Jessie, the van, on the 18th of October, and it's been a mixed blessing. The dogs and I have enjoyed driving around inside her, with her, but the person I bought it off was in a big rush to change the reg over straight away, and it turned out that he had gone 30 to 40 k's over the limit hours before I bought the van, before I even saw it, and he's not owning up to it. So since the 1st of January there's been back and forth with the department involved about who's responsible. I ended up luckily getting an OSCO payment receipt from my bank. Originally he wanted cash, but I couldn't get the cash in that amount from the bank straight away. And yeah, so I think I should clean this probably with alcohol if I was going to do it properly. Yeah, so that was fortunate, and I was having trouble doing the transaction on my phone. So he drove me to my bank, and he drove like a lunatic, and he also, whilst driving, changed the reg over on his phone. And anyway, so then I did my bit later on in the day. But because I've got an OSCO receipt, and this is good for people to bear in mind, it gives the time of the day that I bought it. But despite that, the department is telling me, which is probably what he's told them, that I bought it the day before, on the 17th. Even though I've shown them messenger read receipts, the OSCO thing has the right day, the 18th. So anyway, I basically felt sick for a couple of days about it all, and wrote to a minister. So hopefully, I don't even know if I'm in shot here. Sorry, baby. Hopefully that's going to sort it out. I'm hoping that... Oh, there's a doggy on the loose. Gorgeous rubies out there on the loose. Yeah, so I'm hoping that the staff in the minister's office, and I'm pretty confident about that, are going to be more sensible than the people who've dealt with matters so far. And, you know, I've tried not to think about it as much as possible, but I do have to wonder what could make someone... Oh, doggy's going. Ollie would definitely jump out there and guard the place, wouldn't you? You're a good boy. So, yeah, hoping that will get resolved. But yeah, talking about, you can't accidentally speed that much over the speed limit. And he knew I was buying it. It was pre-negotiated because, you know, the pluck a really good deal. Had this sort of stuff, you know, electrics done to it and drawers that pull out and stuff. And so he would have known. I mean, he must have known there was a really good chance he would have got pinged, and he probably saw the light go off. The speed camera light. And I'm just thinking, did he just think, because I'm in my 50s, that I'm some bewildered old girl who isn't going to be able to prove her side of things? And fortunately, I had that, you know, I could have not had all the proof. You know, he could have sped in the morning. I could have driven down to where he lives, which is, I don't know, 40 minutes. 40 minutes if you're not speeding, or more. And so then I would have been in the area. I wouldn't have had messenger read receipts about me sending him my address. And yeah, not thrilled that he's got my address. I've just hung some net things up here with carabiners. Yeah, so I could have driven down there, not had any proof of my movements, given him cash, and had no leg to stand on. And it's kind of, I'm a pretty intelligent person, I don't mind saying. And despite my age, you know, fairly up on technology and that kind of thing, as much as I need to be. And just worry about people who are more vulnerable, because I do work with, I've worked for years with people who are vulnerable. And yeah, it's just not a good situation. So this is, I think it's called fiberglass. It's more like a house thing rather than camping specific. But it seems like really good quality. It seems really strong. This sticky stuff's working really well. But yeah, it took some of the shine out of getting Jessie, and I haven't even really wanted to drive her until this infringement is settled. Which is unfair, but I don't know. I'm not gonna be all toxic positivity about it. I was gonna say, but I'll feel so much better. I feel even better than I did before this happened, because it won't be happening anymore. No, it shouldn't have happened. Sometimes things suck and people suck sometimes, and I'm not going to put a positive spin on it. Okay. So now I'm really paranoid that he's stashed something that shouldn't be in here. Because I don't trust him. There was like a really manky old lederhosen in here. Like anyway, he left a bunch of weird stuff in here, didn't he? Some of which I gave away online. Hang on, bud. I just want to cut this. So, yeah. Yeah, so that was January the 1st. That was not a great way to start the new year. Going to see. This has been hanging around for ages with me shoving it around, and it's getting bent, and I haven't attached it. Now, as you can see, my camera skills are not great at the moment. I think I'm too zoomed in. I don't even know if I can zoom out with a video camera, with the video part of the camera. But all of this shall be revealed as we go along. Yep, that's how I'm going to do it. So, this doesn't fit exactly. So I've done quite a bit to Jessie in the 2 months. Probably in the first 2 weeks I did masses. New tyre, one of them was illegal, like worn down. Motor, spent quite a bit of money on the motor. It had a big leak. It was something to do with the motor sitting on an angle, not sitting flat, apparently. New windscreen, because it had a chip in the windscreen, which I hadn't realised. Had a reversing camera attached. And what else? I've done a lot of stuff myself. Hey, buddy. Do you want another treat? It's a big treat day today. There you go, baby. There you go. You just stay there. You just stay there. Yes, you're in the white room. Yeah, so the place was completely black, but now I've put some plywood in. Oh, and that's the other thing. With the camera from the spinning, because this used to have a black curtain that was never opened, and the guy drove without it open. And this interior is mostly black, was all black. You can't see who's driving, and the photo was taken from the back. So, yeah, just sucked all around. It all sucked. I'm not in the photo. Other than the fact that I was a law-abiding person and registered as soon as I got it. There's a lid there. Buzzy pocket. Yeah, anyway. Enough whinging. Life's mostly good. I'm mostly pretty privileged and blessed. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you'd like some more. Bye.